Welcome to Rap Empire, and today we're going to look at arguably the biggest rapper in the world, Drake's lyrics with hidden meanings. Subscribe to our channel and enjoy the video. First up, we're going to look at some lyrics that go back to 2015. Many Drake fans probably know what I'm talking about. On Drake's song Back to Back, he says, "This is for y'all that think that I don't write enough. They just mad cause I got the Midas touch." This was actually about Meek Mill, when Meek accused Drake of using a ghostwriter on their song together, Rico. So Drake had to respond with this diss track saying that he does write his own stuff, and later on in the song he said, "You love her, then you gotta give the world to her. Is that a world tour or your girl's tour?" And this was about Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj's relationship that Drake apparently wasn't a fan of. Fast forward to 2016, where Drake dropped his song called Summer 16 with many different hidden lyrics. First, he says, "Tell Obama that my verses are like the whips that he in. They bulletproof." These lyrics are actually referring to the president Barack Obama after Obama said he preferred Kendrick Lamar over Drake and said Kendrick would beat Drake in a rap battle. So Drake took some time on his song to address the comments. Later on during this song, Drake also says, "All you boys in the new Toronto wanna be me a little. All your exes know I like my O's with a V in the middle." This song was directed at Toronto rappers, but particularly Tory Lanez, who tweeted, "This whole calling Toronto the sixth thing is not cool, bro." So Drake responded saying, "Tory just wanna be like him." Next up, we got some Drake lyrics that referenced his son back in 2018. On Drake's song Emotionless, he says, "I wasn't hiding my kid from the world, I was hiding the world from my kid." Every Drake fan's heard this lyric, and he said this a little bit after Pusha T had exposed him for hiding a child. At this point, fans had already known Drake had a kid, and this was the first time it was talked about in a song, but many fans think he was also talking about his son on the song God's Plan when he said, "I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry." Now people initially thought he was just talking about his bed and his mom, but then people found out Drake's son's name is Adonis My Bed Graham, so when he said "I only love my bed," he was referring to his son and calling his son by his middle name instead of an actual bed. Also, during 2018, Drake continued his Kanye beef on his song called Sicko Mode with Travis Scott. He opens by saying, "I still got scores to settle. Man, I crept down the block." This references the fact that both Kanye and Drake live on the same street and that Drake has a score to settle with him. He continues saying, "Dude thinks it's sweet. It's on sight." On sight being a term that implies that action will be taken once the two come face to face, despite the fact that Kanye may think that their relationship is sweet. Then we get the confirmation that he is definitely talking about Kanye, or alluding to him at the very least. Drake says, "Jesus Christ, checks over stripes. That's what I like." This is a direct reference to Drake being associated with Nike. Obviously, a check is the Nike logo, while Kanye has a sneaker line with Adidas, and Adidas' logo is obviously the stripes. He then says, "Lost my respect. You're not a threat." This is an obvious one, as Drake used to be a huge fan of Kanye's work, but he's definitely not a fan anymore. Finally, he says, "I be spinning valley, circle blocks, till I'm dizzy. Like where is he? No one's seen him, I'm trying to clean him." Again, Drake threatens violence, saying that he's circling the area that they live in until he finds him, and that he will clean him when he does. But I honestly don't think he'd do any of that if he saw Kanye, just saying. Obviously, Drake has had a lot of Kanye disses over the years, but that was in the past, right? Well, in 2022, Drake had some things to say on his recent album, Her Loss. Drake says, linking with the ops, I did that for Jay Prince. Drake is talking about the concert he did with Kanye West in 2021 and says he only agreed to perform with West to make J. Prince happy, and J. Prince is the co-founder of a Houston record label, Rap-A-Lot. Later on during the Her Loss album, Drake says, "Tried to bring the drama to me. He ain't know how we cha-cha slide." Many basic fans wouldn't get this reference, but this references a beef between Drake and Dram. Dram is a rapper who was known for his big hit, Broccoli. This beef goes back to 2015 after Drake dropped Hotline Bling. Dram said Drake's song Hotline Bling ripped off his own song Cha-Cha Slide. These weren't the only disses on the album though, because during his song Back Outside Boys, he said, "She a 10 trying to rap, it's good on mute." Fans speculate this is a diss towards female rapper Ice Spice, who gained popularity with her viral TikTok song called Munch recently. Drake must not be a fan of her music, but he did call her a 10, and even Ice Spice commented on Twitter saying, "At least I'm a 10, so she's not bothered by the comments at all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed hearing some hidden meanings behind Drake's lyrics through the years, and comment which rapper you want us to do next. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time on Rap Empire.